start all over again. This is a pain in my fucking balls. Okay, going back to Iran and what we're dealing with over there. We call balls and strikes on this show. I believe Trump is dropping the ball on this situation. We're paying $4 a gallon in gas. And, that if Biden were in office right now and we were criticizing him, we would find that absolutely unacceptable. And I find it unacceptable right now. And to say that we had no choice but to go over there in order to take care of all of the weaponized nuclear material that they had after we were told by them that we had destroyed all of the material and the facilities during Operation Midnight Hammer, then it's we went there under false pretenses. We didn't need to go. It didn't need to happen. So now the Strait of Hormuz has been just a big dividing line here. The Iranians, given the devil their due, have absolutely used this to their advantage economically, and they are affecting the whole world as a result of it because oil doesn't go by locally, even though we think in America, and these are things that I'm learning myself, by the way, as I go, and then I'm happy to share with all of you as well. We produce our own oil in America, so maybe we should set our own prices, but we don't because you go by the global market for it because the oil is shipped and traded globally. So we can't really charge our own prices. It doesn't work that way. And we produce more than we can refine. So, that's why that pipeline that would have gone from when Biden was in office, that pipeline that would have gone from Canada to the United States, that would have been a huge deal. And Biden shot it down because that would have been getting us refined fuel from Canada, which has more refinement facilities than we do, and they would have been able to set, or vice versa, and it would have been a boon for us. And of course, the Democrats shut it down. So now we're paying the global price. We have no choice in it. A local business can give it to you for 99 cents if they want to go out of business, but they have to go by generally the uptick in what all the sales are. So the Iranians have used this expertly. They are attacking freighters. They hit an Indian freighter a couple of days ago. That was requesting to get through. It said it was supposed to be able to get through. They denied it, fired on it anyway. It turned around and ran. Several others have been attacked as well by kind of fast boats that the Iranians are hiding underground. So boats that are capable of laying mines and then just coming up and even RPGing the bridge of a ship or something. So and in the meantime, we have a blockade of the blockade, which is, you know, really we're just trying to pretend that we ended up with the upper hand, even though we don't have that. So our blockade really isn't doing it's keeping, for the most part, Iranian ships from getting through, but also nothing is safe to go through on its own on the other side because of what the Iranians are doing. So it's a stalemate. So now, one of the most recent things is Trump had said has literally Iran has 3 days before its oil producing line explodes from within, and once it explodes, it can never recover. Here are some of his words.
Is that when you have lines of vast amounts of oil pouring through your system, if for any reason that line is closed because you can't continue to put it into containers or ships, which has happened to them, they have no ships because of the blockade. What happens is that line explodes from within, both mechanically and in the earth. Something happens where it just explodes.
And everything explodes. And we here at the Relief Valve Podcast have obtained an exclusive release from the Pentagon in which they have shown they have a mock-up that they're presenting to Congress of what this explosion from the inside could potentially look like. Check it out. There you go. Iran really needs to pay attention and take this seriously. So I'll have more updates coming, either if not throughout this evening, then throughout the week as well, because I've got more videos to put together and more editing. I've also got stuff on Jer and the cuckening and all the new stuff that's coming out about that because everyone is dogpiling on him, and I hate that guy too. And I don't want to miss my small little opportunity to do my part to fight against grifting, lying cucks. All right, thanks everyone. Please like and subscribe. Help the show grow. I'm trying to get more of an audience and get it more out there and get more people participating. All right, despite the errors. Thanks everyone, and I'll talk to you again soon.